had that one right now. We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below, until we see bottom inside the two suckers. Well, straight through the channel to Oslo we'll go. I'm the son of a sea cook, the cook and the raider. I'll rant and I'll sing on the reef and they boom. I can handle a jigger and cuts a big figure whenever I gets in a boat standing room. We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below, until we see bottom inside the two suckers. Well, straight through the channel to Oslo we'll go. If the voyage is good, that this fall I will do it. I want £2.10 for a ring and a priest, a couple of dollars for a clean shirt and collars, and a handful of coppers to make up the feast. We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below, until we see bottom inside the two suckers. Well, straight to the channel to Oslo we'll go. There's plump little Polly, her name is Goldsworthy. There's John Cody's Kitty and Mary to Bone. There's Clara from Brule and young Martha Foley, but the nicest of all is my girl from Oslo. We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below, until we see bottom inside the two suckers. Well, straight through the channel to Oslo we'll go. Farewell and adieu to the fair ones of Valley. Farewell and adieu to the girls in the cove. I'm bound to be westward to the wall with the hole in. I'll take her to Oslo, the wild world to rove. We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below, until we see bottom inside the two suckers. Well, straight through the channel to Oslo we'll go.
That's the slowest I've ever heard that song from.
That's the slowest you've heard it played? Oh, wow.
No, that's okay. I like the easy listening.
To listen to. All right. This is the Fields of Athenry, which was requested by a fellow back there, and also it's my father's favorite song, and he passed away just this last May. He used to come to all our shows and yell out, "Do the Fields of Athenry!" So we'll do it in his memory and to anyone else who loves this song too. By the lonely prison wall, I heard a yonder calling. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the board. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By the lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Long lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. So lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star falling. As the prison ship sailed out against the sky, where she lived to hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Long lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. So lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Do you want to sing it? Okay, Anthony's going to sing us a Great Big Sea. Anthony, if you don't know, is in a Great Big Sea tribute band. And they're the only Great Big Sea tribute band, so they can say they're the best Great Big Sea tribute band. Their band is called Off the Rock, and they perform locally, and they're starting to spread their wings out and fly to further spaces too. So we'll get Anthony to sing us this Great Big Sea song about the night Pat Murphy died.
Well, bring that G for me. Well, the night that Patty Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk, and they ain't got sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. A lady came to the bagpipe, some music for to play. Hey, that's how they show their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. The city was sin and shame, and we left one another. Every drink of the place was full, and I Pat Murphy died. Hey! As the slipper sat in the corner, pouring out the creek, Kelly and his gang came headed down the street. They went into an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole. Put the bottle with the corpse to keep the whiskey cold. Hey! That's how they show their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. The city was sin and shame, and we thanked one another. Every drink in the place was full, and I Pat Murphy died. Hey!
the show, their honor and their pride. The city was in shame and winked at one another. Every drink the place was full, and I thought that we died. Hey! They come with the dick down the saloon. All went in at half-past 8 and staggered out at noon. They went up to the graveyard, so holy and sublime. And when they got there, they left the cross behind. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. The city was in shame and winked at one another. Every drink of the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Every drink of the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Hey!
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You want to sing this Galway Girl there too?
Sure.
This is a Steve Earle song from a movie called P.S. I Love You. It's called Galway Girl.
Took a stroll on no long walk. Hey, hey, and I met a little girl named Pine to talk on a pine someday. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right then I'd be taking over. Ran Salt Hill prom with the Galway girl. There when the rain came down, and she asked me up to flat downtown on Pine Someday. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I took her hand and I gave her a twirl. And I lost my heart to the Galway girl. I was all alone with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I ask you now, what's a fella to do? Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I'm trying to look around and know this world. No, I've never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Come on!
It's a good thing you got that cymbal. I think we were going to keep playing if you hadn't hit that. All right. When I was in elementary school in Newmarket, I went to a school called Meadowbrook Public School in Newmarket back in 1975. And there was the drummer from the Bare Naked Ladies also went to that school at the same time, Tyler Stewart. Anyway, one time, he was a couple of grades older than me. One time, somebody asked if he would beat me up. Asked him if he would beat me up. And so I got wind of that, and I stayed in that recess, like the coward that I was. But I was only 3. I was 8 years old in grade 3. An 8-year-old being challenged by a grade 5 kid. No way that was going to happen. Anyway, he showed up at the recess looking for me. He showed up at the classroom, and he came in, and we talked for a couple of minutes, and he left. He's like, "Okay, Clayton, you're all right. I'm not going to touch you." But it's still, I get to tell people I almost got beat up by a bare naked lady. And that's still a nice story to have. So we're going to do the Bare Naked Ladies, If I Had $1 Million. That's why Ivan's got the great accordion out for this song. So if you know it, sing with us. I'd buy you a house.
I would buy you a house.
If I had $1 million.
If I had $1 million.
I'd buy furniture for your house. Maybe a nice Chesterfield or an ottoman. If I had $1 million.
If I had $1 million.
I'd buy you a K-car.
A nice ride automobile.
If I had $1 million, I'd buy your love. If I had $1 million, we'd build a tree fort in our yard.
If I had $1 million,
you could help the good be that hard.
If I had $1 million,
we could put a little refrigerator in there. Keep snacks and beverages. Yeah. If I had $1 million.
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy you a fur coat.
Not a real fur coat, that's true.
If I had $1 million.
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy you an exotic pet,
like a llama or an emu.
If I had $1 million.
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy you John Merritt remains.
oh, all those crazy elephant bones.
If I had $1 million, I'd buy your love. If I had $1 million, we wouldn't have to walk to the store.
If I had $1 million,
we'd take a limousine 'cause it costs more. If I had $1 million, we wouldn't have to eat craft dinner. We would eat craft dinner, just a whole lot more.
we buy fancy ketchups.
Yeah, you see they mix mayonnaise and ketchup together now? It's called mayo chuck. If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy you a green dress.
not a real green dress, that's true.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy you a monkey.
I bet you always wanted a monkey.
If I had $1 million,
If I
I'd buy your love. If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million,
If I had $1
I'd be semi-rich. All right, for you East Coasters, this is a great Ron Hines song, Sonny's Dream. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny lives on a farm, on a wide open space. You can take off your sneakers and give up the race. You can lay down your head on a sweet riverbed, but Sonny always remembers what it was his mama said. Sonny lives on a farm, and he's barely a man. There ain't all that to do, still he does what he can, and he watches the sea from the room by the stairs, and the waves keep on rolling. They've done that for years and years and years. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Well, it's 100 miles to town, Sunday's never been there, and he goes to the highway and stands there and stares, and the mail comes at 4, and the mailman is old, but he still dreams his dreams full of silver and gold. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone, and then daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny's dreams can't be real, they're just stories he's read. Stars in his eyes, they're just dreams in his head, and he's hungry inside for the wild world outside, and I know I can't hold him. I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny, don't go away. That is a nice squeeze box. What's the name of that squeeze box?
Called an Anglo concertina.
Wow.
There's 3 different kinds of tape on this sucker. There's a green painter's tape, and there's black electrical tape,
Wow.
and there's gray duct tape.
I
So
thought
that's a multicultural instrument.
Duct tape song.
Hey, you know what I just noticed? I just noticed that I recognized a few more people in the audience. Yeah, you know, you look and you're like, oh, geez, there's another one. My wife is here. I forgot all about that. No, I didn't really. And her sister, Michelle, is here too, so thank you to them. And Pat, guess what? There's a fella out there We played his birthday party a couple
Oh,
times,
wow.
yeah.
Wow.
I think it's him. Are you from Innisfil? That fellow back there in the... he doesn't even remember it. All right, I'll talk afterwards. I'll come up to you, and I think we might have played your birthday party. I think your son hired us to play your birthday. Pat and I came there and did a duo. Anyway, I'm trying to remember the son's name, and then their eyes would open wide, and they'd be like, "Yes, you were there." Maybe it's me that doesn't remember being there, not them at all. Anyway,
My Aunt Abigail is back there. Abigail, stand up.
Abigail.
are you
Oh, no, sorry, you look a lot like her. That's what I call other people.
Okay. Lukey's boat is painted green, me boys. Lukey's boat is painted green, the prettiest boat that you've ever seen, me boys really like it. Me boys really like it. Lukey's boat's got a fine port cuddy, me boys. Lukey's boat's got a fine port cuddy, and every seaman's cheap will buy it. Me boys really like it. Me boys really like it. Lukey says the blinds are down, me boys. Lukey says the blinds are down, me wife is dead and she's underground, me boys really like it. Me boys really like it. Lukey says, well, I don't care, me boys. Lukey says, well, I don't care, I'll get me another in the spring of the year, me boys really like it. Me boys really like it. Lukey's rolling out his grub, me boys. Lukey's rolling out his grub, one split pea and a 10-pound tub, me boys really like it. Me boys really like it. Well, Lukey's boat's got hot top sails, me boys. Lukey's boat's got hot top sails, the sheet was planted with copper nails, me boys really like it. Me boys really like it. Well, Lukey's boat is painted green, me boys. Lukey's boat is painted green, the prettiest boat that you've ever seen, me boys really like it. Me boys really like it. Me boys really like it. Me boys really like it.
I'm sorry, I forgot that I could get charged if I were in Newfoundland and wasn't playing a box accordion for that song. I was playing a mandolin. What are we doing? That's like a Maritime thing to do, not a Newfoundland thing.
All right, so most of you who are from Newfoundland probably know Buddy and Buddy.
What's his name?
What's his name?
What's his name again?
He wrote this beautiful ballad called Saltwater Joys. that is really, really nice. You played it before, Pat, even though you might not remember. Anyways, I will, not because of anything he'd been drinking, but just mainly because it's few and far between, I think, that we played this. But anyway, it goes like this. Just to wake up in the morning to the quiet of the cove, hear Aunt Bessie talking to herself, and to hear poor Uncle John mumbling wishes to old Nell. It made me feel like everything was fine. I was born down by the water, it's here I'm gonna stay. I've searched for all the reasons I could go away, but I haven't got the thirst for those modern day toys. So I'll just take my chances with those saltwater joys. Following the little brook as it trickles to the shore in the autumn when the leaves are flaming red, picking leaves that fall around me, watching sunsets paint the hills. It's all I'll ever need to feel at home. This island that we cling to has been handed down with pride by folks who fought to live here, taking hardships all in stride. So I'll compliment her beauty, hold on to my goodbyes, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys. Swarming faceless crowds. So I'll do without the riches, the glamour and the noise, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys. Some choose to go to the buildings, reach to meet the sky, where warm and gentle people swarming faceless crowds. So I'll do without her riches, all the glamour and the noise, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys. I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys.
I'm feeling right homesick, I tell you. I'm living around polka bands, you know, in Kitchener, German polka bands. I've been eating sauerkraut, putting on weight, eating that sauerkraut, you know. It's good to hear those old Newfoundland songs.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, time for sing-along.
Time for another sing-along, Pat says. All right, so here we go. We're going to do a John Denver, who was also Celtic, right? John Denver song. All we do, we throw a mandolin into it and it brings it out, it does.
That's right.
Anyway, you guys will know this one, you can help us.
Sing along.
Almost heaven, West life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, strangers to the water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Miss the taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hour. She calls me, radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, ready? Country roads, take me home. Yeah. Let's do it again. One more time. Country road, take me home. Oh, take me home. Country roads. You want to sing?
The old black rum.
Why not? Why not?
Darn, we were good.
What's that?
Darn, we were good.
They were good. You were very good.
A+.
We got a choir. We just started the Tech Will Choir. I think we just started here. All right, a little. There's some youngins here. We're going to sing about rum, but I'm sure that they'll be.
This is the rum flavoring that, you know, has no alcohol.
It's true.
Yeah. The safe kind.
The additive.
Diabetic.
The expensive kind.
You go ahead.
Because the whole black rum's got a hold on me like a dog wrapped around my leg. And the whole black rum's got a hold on me when I'm here for another day. Hey, yes, I'm here for another day. I drank 16 doubles for the price of one. I didn't get the other, the 2-1. After for a dance, not a second glance. My night had just begun when I drank to the Father and the Holy Ghost. Kneeling at the altar of my 90 then I raised a glass, not the first nor last. Come join me in this toast, because the old black rum's got a hold on me like a dog wrapped round my leg. The old black rum's got a hold on me when I live for another day. Hey, yes, I live for another day. it's 9:30 and spent 3 hours on a hair. The guy's looking at me with a evil grin. Take that bloody racket, now soon begin. Must have said something to the George Street Queen, and boys, I'm joining in, because the old black rum's got a hold on me like a dog wrapped around my leg. Old black rum's got a hold on me when I live for another day. Hey, live for another day. Hey! So I drank all the morning and slipped out in the rain. Every day is different, but the nights are all the same. Never see the sun on the old black rum, and all I'll do it again, because the old black rum's got a hold on me like a dog wrapped round my leg. Old black rum's got a hold on me when I live for another day. Yes, I live for another day. Hey! Yes, I live for another day.
Thank you very much. I guess the Great Big Sea Tribute Band does it a little different than the Flailing Shilaleighs.
They do one fewer hay at the
They
end.
do one fewer.
They give you an extra hand.
Yep.
We drank too much rum by that time. So true.
All right. Everybody knows this Irish Rover song.
Do the actions. Remember them. The green alligator.
A long time ago when the earth was green, with more kinds of animals than you've ever seen. They run around free while the world was being born. The loveliest of them all was the unicorn. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpy-backed camels and some chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants, as sure as you're born. The loveliest of them all was the unicorn. Now the Lord saw some sinning that caused him pain. He said, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. I'll tell you, brother Noah, what you're going to do. Build me a floating zoo and take 2 green alligators and long-necked geese, 2 humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, 2 cats and rats and elephants, as sure as you're born. Well, don't you forget my unicorn.
Well, old Noah was there to answer the call. He finished up making the ark just as the rain started pouring, and he marched in the animals 2 by 2, and he called out as they went through, hey Lord,
You green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants, but Lord, I'm so forlorn, I just can't see no unicorn.
well, old Noah looked out through the driving rain. The unicorns were hiding and playing silly games, kicking and splashing while the rain was pouring.
Oh, them silly unicorns.
But there were
Green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees.
Noah cried, close the door, cause the rain is pouring, and we
Just can't wait for those unicorns.
Well, the ark started moving and it drifted with the tides. The unicorns looked up from the rocks and they cried, and the waters came down and sort of
Floated them away, and that's why you never see a unicorn today.
Nope. But you'll see green alligators and long-necked geese, humpback camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, and sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn, but you see green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpback camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, and sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn. Thank you very much.
I understand they took that straight from the Bible. Hezekiah.
Animal for animal.
Okay.
I used to buy this. This is like the national anthem of Newfoundland, isn't it?
I do think so. That's why Anthony's put on his national hat.
Batten down the hatches. And a western.
Did you bring a fish though?
Yes, we eat a fish.
Fish to kiss.
Kiss the cod.
Yes. Eyes up by the fields of boat, and eyes up by the tails, her eyes up by the catches, the fish and things of boat and eyes up. Eyes up by the fields of boat, and eyes up by the sails, her eyes up by the catches, the fish and things of boat and eyes up. If your partner's having to go, if your partner's having round, Bob will put a get more to turn all around the circle. Sots and rice that cover your plate, eat the tea for supper, cut fish in the spring of the year, fry the magazine butter. If your partner's having to go, if your partner's having round, Bob will put a get more to turn all around the circle. Your maggoty fish, they're no good for winter. I can buy as good as that up and down a vista. If your partner's having to go, if your partner's having run, Father couldn't get work to turn all around the circle.
Yeah, Russ, that's from singing that unicorn song. You lost your microphone. Somebody's angry.
There it is. It's working again. It's back. Okay. That was a rough boat ride. That's what did it.
All right.
We all know another great Celtic artist was Gordon Lightfoot. So yeah, we're gonna do. Now we are hanging a little bit past 4 o'clock just to make up for that that intermission that we had. So we'll play about 10. We'll play maybe 3 more songs for you, and then we'll go down and have some refreshments with you guys. All right. One of our favorite Gordon Lightfoot songs. We'll do it because he was one of the great ones that left us last year. Tale my thoughts could tell, just like an old-time movie from a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet, though that ghost is me, and I will never be set free as long as I could read my love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind the drugstore sell. Then you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. Heroes often fail. You won't read that book again, because the end is just too hard to take. I walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number 2, a movie queen to play the scene of bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. I never thought I could act this way, and I got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well, in a castle dark or a fortress strong, the chains upon my feet. The story always ends. If you read between the lines, you'll know that I'm just trying to understand the feelings that you lack. I never thought I could feel this way, and I got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back.
This is the band discussion on the last one. Just ignore them for a while. Just talk among yourselves.
We planned it. We got 2 planned songs. There's 2 songs planned. 7 Drunken Nights, Ivan.
Okay,
That's what we
7
want to do. 7 drunk. We're only going to sing the first 5.
Yeah, we're out of time.
The last
First 5 nights.
very inappropriate. Saturday and Sunday.
It's only an evening we can say that.
Yes, only at night.
People are starting to leave now. They know how inappropriate this song is.
You don't even want the first
Anyways,
drunken night.
Now that
Yeah. So anyway, it's about a fellow who thinks his wife is cheating on him, and every time he goes home, she's got a great excuse every single night. And yeah, that's right. So here we go. Oh, as I went home on a Monday night, as drunk could be, I saw a horse outside the door where my old horse should be. So I called the wife and I said to her, would you kindly tell to me who owns the horse outside the door where my old horse should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a lovely sow that my mother sent to me. Well, it's many a days I travel 100 miles or more, but the sow with the saddle on I never saw before. Oh, and as I went home on a Tuesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a coat behind the door where my old coat should be. So I called the wife and I said to her, would you kindly tell to me who owns the coat behind the door where my old coat should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a woolen blanket that my mother sent to me. Well, as many a days I've traveled 100 miles or more, but buttons on a blanket I have never saw before. Oh, and as as I went home on a Wednesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a pipe upon the chair where my old pipe should be. So I called me wife and I said to her, would you kindly tell to me who owns the pipe upon the chair where my old pipe should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a lovely tin whistle that me mother sent to me. Well, as many a days I travel 100 miles or more, but tobacco in a tin whistle I have never saw before. Oh, and as I went home on a Thursday night, as drunk could be, I saw two boots beneath the bed where my old boots should be. So I called me wife and I said to her, would you kindly tell to me who owns the boots beneath the bed where my old boots should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. They're two lovely geranium pots my mother sent to me. Well, as many a days I travel 100 miles or more, but laces in a geranium pot I never saw before. Oh, and as I went home on a Friday night, as drunk could be, I saw a head upon the bed where my old head should be. So I called the wife and I said to her, would you kindly tell to me who owns the head upon the bed where my old head should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot see. That's a baby boy that me mother sent to me. Well, as many a days I travel 100 miles or more, but the baby boy with his whiskers on I never saw before. Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a baby boy that me mother sent to me. Well, as many a days I travel 100 miles or more, but the baby boy with his whiskers on I never saw before. Ah, but a baby boy with his whiskers on I never saw before.
Thank you very much. It's just as well you didn't hear the last two verses. It doesn't end well. You can tell where
It does not, you're right. All right. We want to thank you guys for having us. We want to thank Mark for booking us again. And maybe in the future we'll be back with the jukebox band. But anyway, we're going to do one more tune for you. It's a Scottish one. Hope you don't mind. And it's a good stomping one, so even if you don't want to get up and stomp around, you can stomp your feet right where they are. When I wake up, I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. And when I go out, when you know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And if I get drunk, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I have a, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's having it to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to go down and should go. When I'm working, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny over to you. When I come home, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's coming over to you. And if I grow old, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's growing over you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to go down and should go. coming over you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming over.
Let me give you your coat.
Well, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to go down at your door. One more time. Well, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man